Hello, everyone, and welcome to Orem Aesthetics. I'm so glad you're here today because we're about to explore the timeless beauty and cozy charm of English cottage country homes inspired by the warmth of rustic elegance. Throughout this video, you'll see stunning spaces filled with natural light, vintage details, and soothing colors that create a welcoming atmosphere. So make sure you stay with us until the end. You won't want to miss a single inspiring moment or detail that brings this classic style to life. Let's dive right in and enjoy the peaceful magic of these charming cottages together. Step inside the warm glow of this English cottage kitchen where rustic charm comes alive through exposed beams in aged oak cabinetry. Soft natural light cascades through large mullion windows, highlighting the vintage copper pots and textured linens. And every detail from the stone floor to the ceramic jaws tells a story of timeless craftsmanship and comfort. It's a space where simplicity meets character, inviting a peaceful, homely atmosphere that resonates deeply with tradition and warmth. The living room radiates cozy elegance, anchored by a stone fireplace and floral and upholstered armchairs. Gentle sunlight filters through leaded glass windows, casting soft shadows on warm honey and sage hues. Handmade wool throws and antique wooden furnishings create a sanctuary of rustic refinement. With its authentic textures and layered rugs, this space feels both inviting and timeless, evoking the tranquil beauty of the English countryside court in an embrace of comfort and serenity. In this sunlit English bedroom, delicate pastel floral wallpaper adorns the walls, while an antique four-poster bed stands proudly dressed in soft linens. Natural light streams gently through small windows, illuminating the worn floorboards and patchwork quilt in warm earth tones. Every element blends muted elegance with rustic charm, from the vintage brass lamps to the plush wool rug, evoking a restful retreat steeped in tradition and soothing simplicity. A farmhouse dining room unfolds with a weathered oak table set to evoke the warmth of home. Sunlight spills through leaded glass, illuminating harvestwood floors and exposed ceiling beams. Subtle green accents and rustic stoneware pieces complete the scene. This space exudes a grounded yet refined character where the beauty of natural materials and the passage of time come together to celebrate hospitality rooted in simplicity and authentic craftsmanship. Step inside a rustic bathroom where vintage charm and natural textures intertwine. A clawfoot tub rests beside exposed stone walls, softened by creeping vines seen through frosted windows. Terracotta tiles with gentleware complement wooden towel racks adorned with woven linens. This peaceful sanctuary bathes in soft daylight, blending antique brass fixtures and earthy tones to create a warm, inviting refuge. Here, nature and heritage blend effortlessly into everyday comfort and tranquility. This cozy study invites quiet contemplation with its natural oak desk and stacks of aged books. Daylight fills a wooden window seat adorned with hand-woven cushions, while rustic beams overhead hint at the cottage storied parse. Soft cream walls and vintage papers scattered across the desk evoke a sense of nostalgia and charm. Every detail, from the textured wool rug to the warm timber framing, celebrates the enduring beauty of simplicity and timeless craftsmanship. The hallway of this English country cottage is a warm passage of texture and light. Rough plaster walls and framed botanicals lead the way, highlighted by wrought iron candle sconces casting soft shadows. Natural daylight filters through stained glass sidelights onto polished oak floorboards, guiding visitors along a woven seagrass runner. Every element whispers of history and quiet elegance, capturing a snapshot of rustic beauty where every step feels rooted in character and calm. Basked in soft natural light, the sunroom offers an airy refuge with wicker furniture and cushions and gentle floral hues. Large framed windows open a view to trailing ivy just outside, while aged stone floors ground the space in rustic authenticity. Delicate lace curtains flutter gently, accentuating pastel olive and cream tones envelop this charming retreat. It's a sun-drenched haven where nature and comfort meet in timeless harmony. The pantry bustles with rustic functionality, nestled amid exposed brick walls and well-worn wooden shelves stocked with earthenware and preserved jars. Warm sunlight filters through a small window, gently illuminating the textured stone floor and vintage baskets. This space embodies practical heritage where natural materials and country simplicity merge into a storied atmosphere that holds the secrets of harvest past and the quiet rhythms of home life. In the library-like sitting room, built-in shelves cradle leather-bound books beside wool furrows and antique armchairs. Diamond-paned windows let soft, felted light wash over hand-woven rugs and original wooden floors. Rustic beams overhead frame a space lined with texture and warmth. Muted moss and amber hues soften the atmosphere, while historic details speak of quiet afternoons steeped in literary reverie and pastoral peace. The entryway welcomes with vintage patterned tile and a hand-carved wooden coat rack all set against distressed stone walls. Morning light floods the space through stained glass sidelights, highlighting a weathered wooden door that stands ajar to reveal garden greenery. A woven rug leads inward, its subtle floral design a quiet promise of warmth and charm within. This passageway encapsulates rustic grace, timeless beauty, and heartfelt welcome in perfect measure. The guest bedroom enchants with pale blue floral wallpaper and a vintage brass bed frame dressed in a quilted coverlet. Sunlight streams softly through rough-trimmed cottage windows, illuminating the simple pine floor beneath. Delicate lace curtains flutter subtly, while muted linens and woven rugs create a serene palette. This room invites gentle rest and timeless delight, a cozy sanctuary where pastoral elegance and homegrown warmth softly blend. Kitchen nook comfort is captured with built-in bench seating, adorned with faded floral cushions and open shelves filled with fine china. Natural oak hues glow warmly in sunlight pouring through leaded glass windows above stone floors. Fresh herbs brighten the wooden tabletop, adding lively touches amid rustic beams. Here, simplicity and grace mingle freely to create a cozy space that feels both lived in and lovingly curated, full of organic charm and homely ease. This bathroom blends vintage charm and natural textures through a pedestal sink and soft stone tiling. Gentle daylight filters through a frosted window, illuminating antique brass fixtures and open wooden shelves stacked with plush towels. Earthy tones of cream and sage evoke serene calm, while a woven basket holds dried lavender, adding a whisper of nature. A quiet refuge of rustic beauty, this space emphasizes soft natural light and timeless simplicity in perfect balance. The dining area presents rustic elegance with a reclaimed wood table and mismatched vintage chairs. Crystal light reflects softly amidst open French doors, welcoming garden light indoors. The worn stone tile floor holds stories of many meals shared, while fresh wildflowers grace the wooden surface. Soft whites, greens, and earthy neutrals unify the setting, forging a warm, inviting space where understated charm and countryside tradition radiate natural beauty. This intimate sitting room bursts with texture and warmth through its stone hearth, layered wool cushions, and rustic coffee table crowded with vintage books. Afternoon light spills through diamond-paned windows, illuminating original oak floors and muted floral wallpaper. Soft moss and beige hues meld across furnishings and curtains, creating a serene, nostalgic retreat. The room offers a tangible connection to the quiet comforts of country living wrapped in intimate, rustic elegance. A rustic dry storage room is revealed, showcasing weathered shelves crammed with woven baskets and ceramic jars against a stone wall backdrop. Soft filtered light streams through a small window, casting gentle shadows over a natural earthen floor. The muted warm tones and subtle clutter breathe life into this unassuming yet vital space, embodying timeless country simplicity and purpose with authenticity and homely charm. The sewing room is a snapshot of vintage charm, centered on a wooden table with an old-fashioned sewing machine. Bolts of softly patterned fabric rest neatly nearby while daylight floods a small mullioned window, illuminating worn oak floorboards below. Soft creams and pastel blues blend with delicate textures, evoking a nostalgic warmth. This room captures the quiet artistry and homely craftsmanship that define timeless rustic elegance. In the pantry nook, exposed brick walls frame a wooden countertop adorned with fresh herb and drying flowers. Open shelving bursts with handcrafted pottery, while morning light filters gently through a small window. The worn stone floor holds the marks of use and care. Earthy tones and natural textures combine to create a cozy, practical space alive with authentic country spirit and everyday grace. The attic bedroom invites with its slanted timber beams and softly layered patchwork quilts. Warm filtered light through a dormer window kisses weathered oak floors and an antique wooden chest. Muted wallpaper tones and a vintage ceramic lamp emit gentle warmth. This retreat combines rustic authenticity with delicate comfort, offering a serene escape wrapped in nostalgic tranquility and timeless cottage charm. Thank you so much for joining us today at Orem Aesthetics. We've explored how warm, natural light, rustic textures, and vintage details come together to create truly inviting English cottage country homes. I hope you feel inspired to bring some of that cozy charm into your own space. If you enjoyed this journey, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel for more beautiful home inspirations, and leave a comment to share your thoughts or favorite details. We love hearing from you and can't wait to create more cozy, timeless content together.